What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I bring to you the only V75 strategy that you're going to need to know. This strategy is so powerful on all volatile indices, so you can trade it on V75, you can trade it on V50, V25, and all the other volatility indices that we have in the market. But I'm going to need a few of you guys that are just going to concentrate on V75 and maximize on it to get as much money from V75 as possible. So this is what I want to teach today. It's a very simple 3 confirmation strategy, which means that the chances of winning have been increased. If you can have a strategy that has 3 confirmations and all 3 confirmations are met, it's very rare for that entry to be a wrong entry. But before we start, as usual, please make sure you click the subscribe button, you like this video, you turn on your notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post wonderful strategies like this right here on this channel. It's a very simple strategy. We're going to be using the 15-minute time frame, and I'm going to try and break it down to you guys as easy as possible, right? So the idea is simply to make money, right? So I don't want to complicate anything. I just want you guys to understand the strategy first, get the conditions right, because it's going to involve some price action. It's going to involve you cooperating to the conditions that have to be met for each and every entry, right? I've also posted a continuation of this strategy on my second channel, and on that channel we're concentrating on basically boom and crash, but it's a little bit different, so make sure you go check that one as well on my second channel. I'll leave the link for the second channel in the description box below, right? We're also running a promotion that I thought you guys would want to participate in. It's very simple. You subscribe to this channel, you like the video, you send me a screenshot on my WhatsApp number, and I'll add you to our VIP currency signals group for free, right? For free, guys. So make sure you participate. You'll be able to get my number in my Telegram channel. I've left the link in the description box as well. So it's as easy as ABC. So as you can see, we have about 3 indicators or 3 main windows on our chart, and we are going to try and find a way to make money from V75. Basically, we're going to try and find the point at which our V75 is going to change direction, and we're going to trade just in time when it changes direction, right? Like I said, it also works on all other volatility indices, but today I'll concentrate on V75. You guys can go on and try it out on other volatility indices and actually give me feedback, right? Actually give me feedback when you are done. So I'm going to remove all the indicators that you see on the screen. We'll do the step-by-step process of installing this strategy, and then I'll talk to you about the conditions that have to be met, the zoom level that you need to use, the time frame that you need to also use when you are entering trades with this strategy. Okay, I hope you didn't forget to like this video to support this channel. So I'm going to remove everything like this, right? And as you can see, we now have a blank chart on V75, and the first indicator that we want to install is going to go to our main window, and it is a moving average, and it's going to have the following properties. So we're going to need it to have a period of 21, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and then the styling for this one, I'll pick the color blue as you saw at the beginning, and then I'm going to click on save. So just a recap on the conditions, this is what they look like, and done. So we now have that blue line running across our charts, as you can see, okay, which is good. The next indicator that we want to install is called the average directional movement index. and we find it right at the top of the indicators list, and it is going to have the following properties. So we're going to have a period of 1. Levels, you're going to need level 10, level 90, and level 50. And then the styling for this indicator, please make sure you pick the colors of your background for all 3 styles. So which means if you have a white background like me, you should have white. On style, on plus DI, on minus DI should be white. If you have a black background, then you should choose the color black as well. So basically it should be the color of your background, such that when you click on done, you should have something like this on our charts. Basically only the levels should be shown on your charts: level 10, level 90, level 50, level 90, just like that, right? The next indicator that we want to install is going to go under our indicator window 1, and this is the Bollinger Bands. And these Bollinger Bands should have the following properties. We're going to need it to have a period of 7, a shift of 0, deviations of 0.5, apply to close, and then the styling, we pick any color of your choice. I chose pink for some reason. I just feel it's very bright and I can easily see on my charts, right? And then we're going to click on done, and you should see those Bollinger Bands right there at the bottom on our indicator window 1, which means we have successfully installed that one. Okay, the next indicator that we want to install is also going to fall under our indicator window 1, and it is a moving average. This time it will have a period of 200, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and then the styling, I'll choose the color black, then save, then done. So as you can see, we now have that black line running across our charts like that. Last but not least, we want to install a second indicator window. So I'm going to go to main window this time, and we're going to look for the relative strength index, or the famously known as the RSI, and it is going to have the following properties. So you're going to need it to have a period of 14, and then apply to close, and then the levels are going to be quite important. We're going to need to have level 70, level 50, level 40, level 30, level 60, right? Just like that. And then the styling, you can pick any color of your choice. I tried to choose the one which was closer to gold, just to color up my screen and make me feel comfortable, right? And then we're going to click on done, and it means that we have successfully installed our strategy. And now what's left is basically knowing when to buy and when to sell when you're trading with this strategy, right? But before I explain those conditions, guys, please make sure you join our account management program or copy trading program for better results. You can be learning right here on this channel and also earning on those programs that we have. You can be learning on our mentorship program and also be earning whilst you do account management with us, or you get VIP signals with us as well. As you can see, this account started off with $100 and ended up with $300, which means it made a profit of $200, which we managed to withdraw. We can do the same thing over and over again each and every week. That's the point of account management, right? So to know more details about this, join our Telegram channel. It's completely free to join. Guys, the link is in the description box below. All you have to do is click that link and it will take you straight to our Telegram channel. You'll be able to find my number, some of the results of our trades, some of the results of my students' trades, and you'll be able to communicate and you'll be able to know more about this. Okay, so let's get back to business. By the way, I have a third channel, I don't know if you guys know, where I teach about currencies, the core foundations of trading, where I teach about the Nasdaq strategy. So if you are really interested in knowing the strategies for currency pairs and for Nasdaq, go check out that third channel. I'll leave the link again in the description box below so that you guys can just jump into that to that channel. It's my third channel actually. You could actually go and subscribe and support this channel as well. So let's talk about the conditions that have to be met for you to enter into trade with this strategy. The first thing I said is we're going to be using the 15-minute time frame. The second thing that I need to clarify on is the zoom level. So basically, you're going to move to the smallest zoom level and you move one step up. Smallest, one step up, like that. Once you've done that, then you are good to go. The first thing that you need to look at for you to enter a trade on V75. So right now we're actually looking at a buy opportunity. So I'm going to explain firstly when to enter a buy trade when you're using this strategy. The first thing that you have to check is the bottom of your strategy, where we find this RSI, this gold line that you see. The first thing is you're going to check if the RSI is below your 50 level. So this is our 50 level, and if our RSI is below our 50 level, that's the first condition for a buy trade. You're going to come to the second indicator window and you're going to check if the black and the pink line have crossed or have met or are touching yet. If they touch probably just one line there, then you know that your second confirmation for a buy trade has been confirmed. The next confirmation that needs to be confirmed is it's going to be on our main chart, and you want candlesticks to cross the blue line and close above the blue line right there. That's your third condition. And once that's met, you know that you can now freely enter into a buy trade, something like that. I'm going to look for another opportunity and re-explain what I just did. We say the first condition is check if your RSI is below 50. That is, if you want to enter a buy trade below 50 like that. Let me just point it out. Below 50 like that. Second condition, black and pink lines, are they touching at level 10? And then finally, do we have a candlestick that's crossing and closing above our blue line like that? If all these three conditions have been met, you're going to press your buy trade and you're going to move all the way up with the market. Okay? You're going to move all the way up with the market. Same thing happened here. Again. So I hope you guys get the concept, because now I want to explain when to enter a sell trade. And this also applies to all the other volatility indices, but I'm just going to focus on V75 mostly. For a sell, first thing is you want to check if your RSI is above level 50, and it was above level 50 right there. Second thing, black and pink, are they touching? Are they touching? Yes, they are, right at the top there. Thirdly, do we have candlesticks crossing and closing below our blue line? Yes, we did have that. And then you could enter your sell trade just like that. Can you see how easy and simple this strategy is? So your job now is to find more of these opportunities and try and grab them. Take profit level, it's either you use what is called risk reward ratio. Basically, you will have a certain amount of pips that you need to gain with a certain amount of lot size, and then you have a maximum pips that you can lose within your trade. I prefer you use the 1:3 risk reward ratio, which means for every dollar that you're going to risk, you're going to try and get profit of $3. So it means your take profit will be $3, your stop loss will be $1, right? You can translate that to pips, you can translate that or multiply that depending on your risk appetite. It's not the only risk reward ratio that is possible. There are so many risk reward ratios, as well as you can use this black line. If it's at the bottom and you enter a buy trade, you're going to wait for it to grow up until it reaches the 90 level again. That's another way of doing it. You can also use the pink bands. You can wait for them to grow up until they reach the other side. So basically, we are using the strategy in reverse for you to get your exit points. So that'll be all for this strategy. Until next time.